Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. How are you all doing today? I hope you are all having a great day. Today, if you are I don't know, y'all, we are here to talk about Trey Songz, okay? We heard about him we've heard about him for a while. We heard about this specific altercation about a month ago. We didn't know who it was with, so now we're about to dissect, we're about to talk, we're about to discuss these dudes who think they're God's gift to women, even the women who don't want their crusty butts. Okay, so before we begin, please don't forget to like this video. Like it now, don't forget, because you're gonna forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms, so please follow, please subscribe. And now let's drop this intro so we can get on with the show. Hey guys, how are you all doing? So look, all right. I got an article. Y'all know I already got an article, but let's just hit a couple of things before we even go there, right? I just had the article up. So look, we have heard about Trey Songz and his uncontrollable behind for a while now, right? We've seen him this summer get into fights at baseball games and stuff. Was it that? It was baseball. We've seen him get into fights at baseball games for what? I don't even know. We've seen him spazzing out on IG models, whoever, right? Disrespecting them, cussing them out. We've seen all of this, right? We've seen all of this. Kiki Daggone Palmer told us, and she's a killer the daggone bee, okay? A killer the bee told us who Trey Songz was. But too many women sometimes don't want to hear it because we see, I don't necessarily, he's okay. But too many women see a man as like what they consider attractive. Oh, he can sing. It's like the R. Kelly thing. It's like, well, he's attractive. He don't have to do that, but they do that. Okay. He's attractive, so he don't have to take it because girls, that's the problem. The problem is somewhere along the line, someone told these dudes, specific dudes like a Trey Songz, like a R. Kelly, like a man who think just because he could sing a note, he can take it. Right? Somebody told them a long time ago, and they believe that shit, that just because they could sing, every woman wants to pull their panties off of them. And the reality is that shit ain't true. And the reality is a lot of them can't deal with the rejection of I don't want you. I don't want you. Right? We love to blame the women, right? We love to blame the women for men who are unfucking controllable. Like I said, we are responsible for our shit unless a motherfucker take it, right? We're responsible for ourselves, and they're responsible for themselves too. Have some daggone self-control. Right? Let's pull up this article and get the reading before I get the extra reading, okay? Wait. Hold on. Hi, mommy. How you doing? Listen, it ain't none of our first time hearing it. Hey, Quana. Hey, Mrs. Wright. Hey, DC. How are you? Hey, Pink Dot. Hey, TD. Hey, Tutu Thing Thing. Hey, Summer Baby. How you doing, boo? Hey, Organized. So yeah, let's do this. I'm here. Side note, I'm taking out my hair today. Today is hair day. Okay, today is hair day. So after this live today's Wednesday. Shit, we have a members only live today. I completely forgot about that. We'll make it happen. Okay, don't worry about it. Anyway, so let's get it. Let's start. I completely forgot today we have a members only live. Is it 3:00? I believe it's at 3:00. Oh, I forgot. Came across him at the beginning of his career, a real a-hole. A lot of people are Okay, and think that again, it's the whole God, I think I'm God's gift to women thing. It's the whole I think I'm God's gift to women and everybody want me, and it's the delusion. It's the delusion of it all. But let's pull this up and let's get on with it, right? So her name is Dylan. Her name is Dylan Gonzalez. She's a freaking basketball player. She's not a groupie, because y'all love to try to take away the blame from these dudes by trying to say, oh, she was this and she was that. She not a groupie. Like Keke Palmer wasn't a groupie, right? Right? If the celebrities ain't, let me say this. If the freaking basketball players and the celebrities and the actors and the whatever aren't safe, what do you think happens to the people who have no voice? Just a question. If the celebrities aren't, she's a freaking WNBA player. Her and her twin sister, allegedly. Apparently, I didn't know this. She's a twin, and she's mad cute. She's not one of the WNBA girls. Who's not? She's a pretty girl. Play ball with her sister. Enjoying her time out and about in Vegas. I'm going to read the article, but this is my opinion. Out and about in Vegas. Think she chilling with people who are of her standards, of her status, right? Because you would expect that from no account motherfuckers who ain't got nothing going for them. You would, not to say you would expect that, but you never know. But apparently you never know, even with people on your own damn level. Look at them. Look at them. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, okay? Dylan Gonzalez accused Trey Songz of taking it and details unbearable PTSD. Listen, I'm over people trying to act like, oh, well, it happened. No. She was violated, okay? She was violated. She was violated, number one, and she's violated, two, by someone she thought she could trust and was her fucking friend. She was violated. And again, it don't make it no better. It probably make it worse. Not even by a freaking stranger in the street. Not a stranger danger ass situation. By somebody she knew. By somebody she assumed wouldn't even do no crazy shit like her. Like that. Because again, she's not a nobody. She's a somebody. She probably... And look. You know what I was saying? I was thinking... Y'all know I love to be talking while I'm thinking. Y'all know what I was thinking. I was thinking that, you know how we say we aren't safe, Black women aren't safe, you know? And it's like, I kind of feel, you know how I feel like the whole Black women aren't safe and the whole no husbands, I can do it by myself, I hate Black men, I hate Black men thing work in conjunction, right? I think fucked up dudes, I'm not old, of course, not old dudes, but messed up dudes, right? I think they think twice when you actually have somebody, right? I think I'm assuming that they think twice when you actually have somebody who will actually defend you, someone who actually will beat their ass. If you actually had a freaking husband or somebody that they would think to like fair, right? I don't know too many niggas popping shit when a motherfucker have a big asshole of a husband. I don't know it. My ex-husband was a big old asshole. People don't pop shit to me at all. Not that much. But I definitely wasn't getting shit popped when I was married to him because people knew better. Maybe it's a part of, I'm not saying maybe because this is what I believe. I'm trying to say maybe to try to ease the ones who don't think like this. And maybe it's a part of the whole protection thing, right? Protection provided, and I was about to go off on a whole different tirade. Let's stick to the topic at hand. Dylan Gonzalez has hired a lawyer to represent her in a potential SA case against Trey Songz, claiming the musician took it. With what seems like endlessly recurring news of the alleged essay committed by Trey, I am forced to repeatedly relive in my mind and suffer anew the long suppressed horror and unbearable PTS of my R by his very hands at a well-known Las Vegas hotel. The former University of Nevada Las Vegas basketball player wrote in a statement on Tuesday. So she plays basketball in Vegas. That's what she was doing there. And again, these are supposed to be her peers, right? Shit. It's like going to a YouTube convention with other YouTubers who are in your same thing, in your same, category or atmosphere. And, you think you know these people and, like, who would do that, right? Because, like, who the fuck would do that? But that's, like, what the fuck? Anywho, Gonzalez's statement comes after she tweeted on New Year's Eve that Song's real name, Tremaine, was a taker. But she did not give further details at the time. She is now working with attorney George Verback as she decides what her legal options were. I love the fact that she said no. A part of me felt like when we first heard about this case a month ago, that it was a Caucasian girl. Why did I think it was a Caucasian girl? I thought it was a Caucasian girl because of how fast she told the police. Right? I was having a whole conversation with my kid. Right? I'm gonna be honest. I'm having a conversation with my kid. You got to tell your kids things like that about consent. Wait, hold on. A whole conversation about that. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's just continue reading. The Daily Beast understands that alleged R took place around 9. Oh, it took place around 9 years ago. So this is not the last one? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So he's just been taking it. She's a freaking... This just changed everything. What? I know I saw something. That's why I said, wait, let's keep reading. What? Okay. So this is not even, okay, point blank. I thought the situation that occurred last month, was it a month and a half ago, was a white girl because of how fast she told, right? Because I had to tell my baby, and even with like some of her friends in her school, like it starts early. They're freaking 12, 13. They're in junior high school, right? It's like consent. It's like making it known from early, letting them little boys know from early, like don't play with me like that. They need, everybody has to learn these things. Oh my God. This was 9 years ago. And I find that too many times us Black women look at Megan Thee Stallion. I used her as an example with my kid. Look at all of these people who were willing to just not think about their own, all these Black women who had to think twice when it came to their own safety. It's fucked up. Let me continue reading. I can't. This was supposed to be a 2-minute read. We way past 2 minutes, child. Okay. The Daily Beast understand that the alleged R took place around 9 years ago. Gonzalez's claims against Songz is separate from an alleged assault case that was in Vegas. Is separate from an alleged case that the Las Vegas police is currently investigating. So he just go to Vegas and lose his damn mind, apparently. Allegedly. Wait, I have to put this stuff up. This shit is just too much. I cannot. Okay. That occurred at the Cosmopolitan Hotel while the singer was celebrating his 37th birthday in early December. Okay. The Daily Beast have reached out to Songz for comment. Gonzalez is the second woman to come forward against Songz in the recent months. In December, don't pronounce her name, child, refiled a civil suit against the singer, alleged that Songz assaulted her at a Miami nightclub in the early hours of New Year's Day in 2018. Okay, Songz has a long history of SA and physical assault allegations. Will he ever face the music? Okay, so the other girl who's suing him, Jeffries, that's her last name, claims she met Song at a New Year's Eve party held at Diddy's Miami mansion before they continued the night at a popular nightclub, E11 or some shit. While dancing on a couch at the club, Jeffries, who was wearing a dress with a high split, claimed she felt fingers being inserted into her vagina. Jeffrey has previously sued Song under a Jane Doe pseudonym, but Jeffries, who is in her late 20s, then decided to come forward with her real name. Her attorney, Ariel Mitchell, previously told the Daily Beast she doesn't want to hide behind a Jane Doe. She doesn't want to be ashamed of what happened to her. The shame of it all. Like, stop being ashamed of it, because that shame is what allows these perverts to thrive, to get away with the shit. Because if you don't say nothing because you're embarrassed, I feel you. I understand. I really had to tell my freaking 12-year-old, like, nothing happened, to her, but like, I really, like, fucking crazy. I'm trying not to curse, sorry. I really had to tell her, like, about like, if something was to, like, even with her friends, like, she was telling me about something happened, and a boy not getting any ramifications for his actions, right? And then telling me, oh, but he did it before. And my question is, did y'all say something before? Like, you can't keep letting, like, so if nobody told now, he would have just kept going and kept going and kept going and trying to intimidate these little 12-year-old girls, right? Trying to do all of this crazy shit because nobody fucking said nothing. Y'all just sitting there allowing this shit to happen. And I comprehend it. Your children, you don't know no better. I literally had to tell my 12-year-old about this shit. Literally had to say for her and her freaking friends to let them know. Little girls are stupid. Half of her friends is dumb because they little girls, they don't know no better. And half of the people don't have a mama like me that's gonna tell them the shit. Half of people want to act like 12 and 13. We want to act like we don't remember what the fuck was happening at 12 and 13, right? Child, a whole mess. I had to tell her about how, if something was to ever happen to her or her friends, let them know to call the police. Don't shower. Don't do this. The fact that you have to have these freaking conversations with your not prepubescent, with your freaking preteens, with your tweens. Fucking hell. All right, I'm here. I'm back. I just had to go on that. I just had to, because it's just like, what? That was one of the reasons I chose this story, because I was just like, what? What is happening at this school? Anyway, in a statement provided by the Beast lawyer, okay, we read this. You read this. Yeah, okay. So I think we're done with that. Goodness gracious. Anyway, let me go to some of these comments. Y'all know how I feel about this shit. I don't I feel we need to, because like these things happen, and the reality is these things happen. The reality is I really had to have a freaking conversation. We all need to have a conversation to learn to we need to speak on shit. Shout out to Keke Palmer for not giving a fuck and speaking on shit. People were acting stupid and making fun before when she said what she said, but hindsight 2020 on that ass. Hindsight 2020 on that ass. And the reality is she saved herself from what could have happened to her, what have happened to so many girls. And I had to tell my 12-year-old, I don't give a fuck the positions some people put themselves in. And we need not to do it. Because yes, the world told you and school told you, these little mini kids, I forget what they call them, their generation, whatever, the TikTok generation. They've grown up in a world of Me Too's and shit, and not realizing that with all of that shit, the reality of human fucking nature will oversee every fucking thing. Okay? And you gotta be wary, and you gotta pay attention. and how you represent yourself matters. And I know that the world and the school told you that a girl can be out here with her titty, she could be out here naked and still deserve respect. I feel you, but the reality of the situation, the reality of the world is that shit ain't true. The reality of the world is how we, and I'm not saying nobody presented themselves wrong. I'm saying this is what I'm saying to my child. The reality of the world is how we present ourselves. And I say this to y'all all the time. Presentation is key. From preteens to fucking old age, how we present in this world matters. How we present in this world as women. Not manages. What's the word I'm looking for? Affects how some of these men treat some women. They ain't got nothing to do with Trey Songz. None of these women ask for anything. This is just a conversation I'm having with my child, and you should probably with your child over consent. And the reality is that when we don't have these conversations at 12 and 13, and these little motherfuckers grow up, and our little girls don't say anything. Because, he tried to walk past in school and pop or hit her on the butt, and all of this shit, acting like it's not a big deal. And acting like it's not a big deal and acting like it's cool is how we get motherfuckers like Trey Songz 10, 15, 20 years later. Because if somebody would have told his corny ass when he was probably doing that shit in junior high school, it's not okay. If his ass would have got a whipping instead of somebody giggling and like, it's just boys, we probably wouldn't be in this situation right now. I'm a little on my voice now. I just got a little turned up. It's hard being a mom, y'all. And even with me trying to send her to private school, it's still gonna shit like that still gonna happen in private school. Shit like that still gonna happen in it's just fucking crazy. I can't comprehend how can we all over the place right now. Can we have a conversation? I can't comprehend how how they got those women out there that throw their daughters to the street and act like they sons is cradle babies. I can't comprehend how anybody in this this generation, period, could just throw their daughters to the fucking wolves in this fucking world and act like it's their, like, you've seen shit like that. I've seen shit like that growing up. But as a mother now, blowing my mind. When I just think about the kind of things I saw friends' moms put them through. Shout out to my mom for taking in all of my friends that mamas kicked them out when we was teenagers. Putting their children out, they girl children out. Jesus Christ. Girl children ain't safe in this world. Let's continue. I know I be all over the place, but y'all like it and y'all here, and I love you. So like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Whatever. And people, yup. But she never told a lie. Queer, well, shit, I don't want to call you that. Tior says, I can't imagine how many other women fell victim to this man. Shake my head that in the air. And then even the one that she didn't want to put her name out, the shame of it all. But the reality is, that's not our shame. That's not our shame. That is not a woman's shame. That is a man's shame. It's fucked up. I knew something was off about him in that Meg Thee Stallion video where he kept trying to force her to drink and she kept asking him to stop and he wouldn't. She was already drunk too. Yep. That's the type of dude that, in my opinion, that them date rape ass motherfuckers try to get you lit up. I don't even, it's weird to me. Even when a guy tried to, I've had a situation like that before, not with me, but with people that I know. I'm not even going to say who, family members, not my brother. Because y'all know I'm always talking about my brother. Some little cousins of mine. Let me just be honest. We were having they was having a little birthday party for me. It was ghetto. It was fun. We was lit. Okay. The little ones, I think I was like 35 or some shit. The little ones, AKA the 20-something-year-olds, was there, little cousins. And they had some girls there because, they 20-something and they trying to fuck, right? So we lit all the older girls, the cousins. We lit. We all tossed all over the house, lit. I'm on the couch and something bumped me. Something like bumped me. Like I'm drunk, semi passed out. Something keep bumping me. And I look, I'm open my eyes and I see one of my no, it was like two of them, let me be honest, with this girl, and she lit out her fucking mind to the point where she can't talk. She can't communicate. You know, and she's bumping me with her fucking head, right? Because she just fucked up, right? And I had to be like, no, this is not okay. Because again, this is how shit happens. This is how shit happens, right? It's not okay. The drunk one that can't put her senses, it was like three girls. It was like three of them. The two semi-sober ones is the ones y'all need to go boink. Leave this child alone until she's sober up. Or else that's how. Anyway. Be careful, ladies. Don't be getting drunk like belligerent places. Don't do it. Again, I know that, I should be able to get drunk and go home. I get it. But the reality is that people are looking to take advantage of women. And when you are vulnerable, it is easy to take advantage of you. Y'all want another story? I'm going to give you another story. I saw this girl. It was this summer. Me and Tasha, me and Tasha be rolling, child. Me and Tasha went to this party, yada, yada, yada. Then we came back to this like corner bullshit ass bar. Tasha likes to call them Cheers. The neighborhood bar, whatever. It was ghetto, child. But the drinks was like $5. So we went, right? In Flatbush, child. It was wow. So the bartender, every drink this chick mix, she like 22. Okay, she's beautiful, dark-skinned girl, like 22. Every drink she mixed, she tasted. When we got there, I'm like, I don't like it. I don't even like bartenders who drink. Can I be honest? I don't think bartenders should drink because that's how you become an alcoholic. She tasted every drink to the point. I must have told y'all this story before. I ordered like 2 drinks for me and Tasha. Gave this chick my card. She made the drinks and gave it to somebody else. That's how lit she was. I had to, and then give me back my card. I had to flip out, and the other bartender gave me back my card. Didn't charge me because this shit was crazy. Gave me back my card, gave me my drinks, whatever. She had to go take a break. Bruh, she taking a break. I'm already annoyed because I've been at this bar waiting for my drink for 15 minutes. I'm pissed off. So we're leaving. She's outside, drunk out of her mind. Talking to one guy. She does not realize it's like 6 niggas standing right here doing nothing, just waiting. Just waiting. What are they waiting for? They're waiting for her stupid ass to pass out. And I said this shit. I said her stupid ass. I'm sad because again, I don't know her. But I'm gonna say this shit in case you need to turn around because you're intoxicated, you're drunk, you don't peep that you thinking you flirting with him, and the minute you can't is the minute all 6 of these motherfuckers are about to take your ass upstairs somewhere and do you in. Okay? We listen. We have to be safe. Yes, you should be able to go and get drunk and be cool and yes, but the reality of this motherfucking world and these people in this world is maybe not so much. Is maybe you should pay a little bit more of attention. Is maybe you should have a buddy. Let's go. Let's keep going. Yes. I didn't want to say, because a part of me, I've been wanting to say that shit for a while, but I don't know how to say it without it sounding crazy. Like people, like we're unprotected, but we don't want husbands. We have random babies with random niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like my ex-husband was a douchebag, but I was protected, right? You with a man, you should be protected, right? You getting mad, like what? This world is not safe. It's not built to be safe for women. And that is just real. Like I said, I was talking to my kid and I started with Brooklyn, no, New York, no, America, no, Earth. Because I had to like really make it like, no, not Brooklyn, no, New York, no, you're not, no, Earth. is not necessarily built, let's keep it a buck, for the protection of women, for the protection of a woman who don't have a fucking strong man. It ain't never been. I doubt it's ever been. I doubt even from caveman times. We feel unprotected. We have no husbands. Half of us have no fathers. You have no fathers. You have no husbands. Of course you feel unprotected. How can you not feel unprotected? Let's keep going. Right, girl, you and Big Brother back in the day didn't really have issues from dudes doing F things to them. Good morning, good morning, good morning, XO, good morning, Lenomsa. I hope I didn't botch it, girl. Hey, Donna. Hey, Muse. If I missed you, sorry. Hey, Tutu, will you please get these likes up? Let's get these likes up. I'm at 142 142 of you are in here, because I'm gonna assume when I check this shit right now. Ooh, what was that? I'm gonna assume when I check this shit right now, I got at least 100 likes, right? I know, right? Right? Okay, let's check. I'm about to say, hey, let's check. Let's check. Let's check. Let's check. I know we started, this shit is supposed to be about Trey Songz. No, we at 66. Y'all need to get y'all life. Okay, so we are at 66. We need about 40 more likes. You know, hit that like button. It don't cost you anything, sis. It doesn't cost you anything. Support your girl, please and thank you. Also, what does cost you something is donating to our channel. If you want to become a member to our channel, please join our membership. The button is actually next to the subscribe button, I believe. Yeah. We will be in case you don't know, we have an IG group for all the members. We also do weekly lives Wednesday. Today I'm restarting them. I completely forgot about it, but we doing it nonetheless. Okay, I'll see y'all at 3:00. Okay. Lala said Trey been doing this. We don't victim blame in this chat. We do not victim blame in this chat at all. Be as bold with my words as I want, but the way I present myself when I walk into a space is how people will treat me from head to toe. Yes. And I believe I read something that is like your first impressions, or somebody told me this yesterday. It might have been one of you. It might have been, I read it, I don't know. But first impressions, your first impression is your first impression. After that, it takes about 20 times for someone to see you and engage with you for them to change their first impression of you. First impressions matter. I think I might have had that discussion with my kid. Gotta raise these children, man. 7771, you're not a 21-year-old woman, you're a freaking troll. Okay. And the reality of this world is what we deal with. Okay, you dumbass bird. But let me just delete you from my chat. How about that? There you go. You're welcome. Cool. I have a son and a daughter, and I create an environment where they can tell me anything, and I pray they always do and always make sure I ask. Yes. Hey, Mahogany, how are you, boo? How are you doing? Hey, from the bottom. Listen, I just had to say, this is my life. This go, this freaking like, yo, I was like, what the hell? So we at 80. We need 20 more, y'all. Come on. Let's get these likes up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. All that. She said there are too many Trey Songz, especially on HBCU campuses. Listen, they everywhere, sis. They on HBCU campuses. They on white college campuses. They in the hood. They in the dropout. They in the GED class. Okay? They everywhere. Not like they everybody, but they everywhere. I know people don't like when I want to deal with the reality of shit, but the thing is, I don't want to set my kid up. I think too many people like to set people up for failure. Like you gotta be honest with shit. Like people are so caught up in what they want it to be. The disappointment is real when you don't deal with the reality of the bullshit. Fuck you and your opinions when it comes to my 12-year-old. Also, new nails. New nails. And he gave me a fake one because y'all know this shit broke. Hold on, wait. I gotta block the whole screen. That's retarded. Hold up. He gave me a fake one, but look at the design. That's what we doing for the next 2-3 weeks. It's cute, right? I like it. He didn't even ask me. You know my nail guy think he know me so well. But you know what my nail guy did tell me yesterday? Shout out to my nail guy. He's Asian though. Shout out to my nail guy. He said, because he didn't even ask me. He just started painting my nails because he does my nails. And he was like, Jovi, you are such a girl. He said, you don't ever, like, even like you see y'all see he'll add the blue and other colors as accent colors, but the main color, the first color is always pink. He was like, you are pink all day, every day. We turn up on a red for like New Year's. Ooh, saucy. But for the most part, we are pink every day. And I told him, I said, yeah, because people think, pink is feminine. I said, people live in a world where they don't see us Black women as feminine, and this is just who I am. He's like, I agree with you 100%, and you were that's what he said, and you were very feminine. He's like, I do your hands, you were very feminine, and I felt good. I felt like, look at this little Asian man recognizing what it is. Little Asian man recognizing what it is. See me about every 3 weeks for how many freaking years, and just recognize what it is. Just like, you are so pink and just dainty. Thank you. Such a freaking compliment. Hey, girl. Hey, Jade, I hope you had a great birthday, sis. When I used to get it back in the day, I always did it with my girlfriends that I could trust, never with men because I didn't trust them. You got to be, if you go out, you got to be able to, deal with it. Like I have male friends that, we cool or whatever, but I would never get lit in front of them. I would never get lit because I know what it is. I know that they desperate to taste. Shut up, Joe. That's the reality of shit. And you can say, oh, but I'm going to do it. Like, duh. And for them people who feel a way about what I'm saying, like I said, when it's your 12-year-old and your preteen, and I know a lot of you don't give a fuck and y'all toss y'all daughters into the street for these savages to ravage, that's y'all problem, not me. Okay, so I will tell my child and anybody else's child and y'all how I feel and how to deal with the realities of this world to keep my child from being a statistic like 80% of other Black girls. If I gotta be honest, to keep her from getting taken advantage of, from getting bullied, and how many of you? Because I had this conversation with my 12-year-old. How many of you remember junior high school? You know what I remember in junior high school? When I heard about this story that was going around in my kid's school, I remember in junior high school, some girls being peer pressured into do shit. Being, oh, I'm going to tell this and I'm going to tell that. And them not knowing and not having anybody to talk to and not feeling safe enough to talk to their moms because they probably was latchkey kids and their moms were probably busy working, right? And being taken advantage of. I know mad girls who went through that. I know mad girls who lost their virginity on bullshit like that. You can keep that. Not mine. Not mine. She said after the Invented Sex song and when he started going by Mr. Seal Your Girl, I knew he had a complex entitled narcissist. The women who are the most in danger are the ones who tell him no. Yep. Because, like, what do you mean no? I'm fine. You supposed to want me. Like, no. Let me check my likes. We need 8 more. Thank you, Jada. in my 20s. Yeah, that's how me and my friends, no woman left behind. We still like that. We still like that. But again, like that little story I told you about in my cousin's house when the shit was happening, her homegirls was over there laughing. They set her ass up. They set her ass up. They set her ass up. They set her up for shit to happen while she is so drunk, she don't know what the fuck is happening. That she will have no recollection of what the fuck happening. Know who your friends are. Okay? Know who your friends are. That's another thing. That's another one. Also, we all know a lot of girls who got put in positions by friends they thought they were girls they thought were their friends. Okay? I'm like, why my phone beeping? Thank y'all so much. We are at, what is this? Oh, thank y'all so much. Thank you, Charlie on Twitter. If you are on Twitter, y'all, if y'all are on Twitter, like the video. Follow us on Twitter. If you have a Twitter, follow us and share the video. Okay, we need to get our likes up and our views up on Twitter. You can't really share it on Instagram, y'all. No, we'll talk about it in the members only chat. Shout out to Facebook, and y'all know I hate Facebook. We'll talk about it in the members only chat. She said for this topic right here, y'all know I be trying to stick to one thing, and then we just go on. That's why you know how some people hit like 3 or 4 topics a day. I can't do that shit. The minute I try to hit like 2 or 3 topics, we get sidetracked. One topic just go left. That's why we do one topic a day, child, because we'll be here about 5 hours if we did 2 or 3 topics. Yes, ladies, be careful. I was drugged from a guy who bought me a drink for my birthday. Lucky I was with real friends who got me out of there and home safe. Child, my mom. Shout out to mommy. Shout out to mommy beauty. Okay, shout out to my mama. When I was younger than my child, I teach my child this too. They're 12. Okay. You see that drink? Even at a little kiddie party, even at a little kid birthday party. You hear me? You got to teach them early. You cover your drink. My mama taught me that before I was even able to go to a party, let alone a party that served alcohol that I can get, right? You put a napkin under your cup. You put that shit down. You know what? Drink done. Go get another drink. What? Done. I told my kid that. Even juice, drink done. Juice, water, drink, done. Once the drink go down, if other people are there, it don't pick back up. What? But we ain't supposed to tell our kids that either, right? Please. If we don't take care of them, who gonna take care of them? Again, this is why we are so unprotected. Too many little girls. The shit is wild. Like I said, this shit breaks my heart when we really think about it. Because again, you don't really hit it. You don't really think until, and then you just look at it, and it's like just the blame. This kid, the kids' moms who blaming their daughters for these fuck shit, and it's like you didn't protect her. I'd be damned. What's this? I'd be damned. Not mine. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Boink you. Thank you so much, Denise. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. You are thoroughly appreciated, sis. Thank y'all so much. She said, for always discussing important topics for us women. Thank you so much. I do my best. Like I said, I just want us all to be safe, our children to be safe. Like, what the fuck? And these F-boys will say they're different. Meanwhile, they're looking to see if you have stand-up men in your family. It's true. It's true. That's why I said we need fathers. We need to give our, fuck that single mother both. That's how we have the killing of the family has created, okay, yeah, there was bullshit before. Ain't nobody perfect. The reality of the world, right? But damn. Talk about the black men just disdain. There's a lot of it now. Like, it's a lot. Like, all of this shit, like feeling unsafe as women, like, that shit blows me. That shit blows my mind. Like, wow. Because somebody, the fact that there's women out here that somebody can, like, do some shit to, and nobody will defend them. Shout out to my brothers. Shout out to my daddy. Shout out to the niggas I fuck with. Shout out to people who are with the shits. Okay? Because I couldn't imagine. She said my limit is 2 or 3 drinks. After that is water. Facts. Water. I will guzzle some water, like, in between drinks. And don't be afraid to go to the bathroom and throw up, ladies. I learned that. Don't be afraid to go to the bathroom and make yourself throw up, because you might throw up some drugs if you're feeling away. If you're feeling away, go hurl. If you gotta fucking force your shit behind you, get that liquor, whatever potential drugs, out of you before some bullshit happen. Yeah. At the bar. You can buy me at the bar. At the bar. Like, Trey is over sexualized to the point he'd rather take it. He's over the normalcy. Lock him up. Yeah. You listen, I think you should go. You can go places by yourself. Please don't think you can't, because a lot of the, you can find a good dude by yourself, right? But pay attention. That's my point. You can go anywhere by yourself, but we all need to be aware of the reality of some of these men. The reality of some of these men. That's it. I mean, I'm not saying, oh, don't have fun. I'm not saying don't drink. I ain't saying none of that. Be aware of the reality of some of these men, and you'll be okay. There you go. I ain't even gonna click on it, child. She said, and they are really on those all-inclusive ski trips. All of those trips. Again, I tell y'all, these are places to go to meet. Listen, you can go these places to meet men, but they're different type of men, right? You go these ski trips, I say go do things, get out of the hood, because all you're gonna meet in the hood that you grow up in is the same niggas you've been knowing for the whole damn life. You ain't meeting nobody new. So go do shit, but pay attention. Pay attention. That's it. Pay attention. Thank you. At the end of the day, T said, at the end of the day, women always have to be on defense when it comes to where we go and what we do. We shouldn't have to, but women just don't have that luxury. And that's the reality of the shit. We shouldn't have. I'm not saying that we should have to. I'm never saying that we should have to. I would hope, y'all, I would hope that the most my 7th grader has to worry about is prepping for freaking high school in a year and change. Her friends and gossip and bullshit, teenage bullshit. Okay? Preteen bullshit. I want that to be it. The most, a little boy thinking he like you. Oh, cute. The most. But these little kids, shit, my kid's school, they about, since like 5th grade, they got Instagram accounts where they be leaking people's nudes. People as in people in her grades. What? But they be talking and calling and saying this one is doing this and this one is doing this. These are freaking 12-year-olds. Pay attention. We shouldn't have to, but we have to. We shouldn't have to, but we have to. Or else we allow our children to grow up with no common sense and bullshit happening. And then by the time we say something, it's too damn late. She said, my purple is my feminine color. I wear it about every day. That's what's up. Hey, Couture. Shout out to Couture. I was watching your video this morning, child. The video you made on TK and all the shit that was happening. And I was floored. I was like... I was watching it. I was in the bed. It was like 6 this morning. And I was about a second time. I was like, right along with you. Oh my God. She said, I could never understand why men have to take it from women because she been drinking instead of stepping their game up and talking to her, get to know her, and might get what they want. They don't. A lot of dudes, again, a lot of dudes, especially ones like that, don't know how to talk to women. I don't think a Trey Songz know how to talk to women. I think a Trey Songz assume because he a Trey Songz that a woman is just gonna throw it all over him. Oh, I don't think he knows how to talk and game a woman. We've seen how he speaks to women. Very rude, very abusive. Those men who want to cuss you, like those are only attractive to women who've been abused. Can I be real? Those men, fuck you, bitch, and all of this shit. That is only attractive to me. That says, oh, someone has been, this is cool to you. That's only attractive to women who have been abused. I don't think he knows how to talk to women. I don't think a lot of men know how to talk to people, know how to talk to women, know how to approach, are okay with rejection. It's not that deep. Hey, hi. Interested? No, thank you. That's it. Or no. Or even if a woman says no, fuck no. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? It's so, who cares? Nothing beats a failure but a trial. Nothing beats a trial but a failure. That's my mother words, not mine. She said, every few men, I could count on my hands who I feel safe to be, if I'm dating them, I could do it because I know if I'm with them, I ain't messing with no guy who gonna let nothing, if I, my brothers, my cousins, I'm okay, and not even all of them because, people, but like certain people, who it is, just not regular old niggas. No, thank you. Junior high was savage, man. I keep trying to recall, and I'm just like, damn, because I'm like, it's like all this shit happening. It's like these are kids, but then you got to think back, like shit. In 12th grade, I remember when Latoya. This was this girl named Latoya, child. I remember when Latoya was like peer pressured into having sex because this guy, and then this other guy this other guy was able to get her to have sex with him because he said if she didn't do it, he was gonna tell everybody that she had sex with this one, and then the next one, and then the next one. It's like this is how that shit happened. Because no one was able, because it started out with her not feeling safe enough to say no, or feeling like she had to say yeah, or feeling like she couldn't say no, or whatever the fuck the situation was. It starts early and it's bad. She said 12-year-old Catholic school over here. She said, I talk to my son about this all the time. And that's the thing. It's like, if you don't say nothing, these boys don't know nothing. Cause you can say that too. If they don't, like, we got to teach our girls to talk, and we got to teach our boys it's not okay. Even if it's, you young and you like, okay, because you see it on TV and you like, hey, bitch, and you think that's how you talk to a woman. It's not. And they got to learn from then, because if they don't learn from 12, 13, they're going to be 23, 33 calling you a hoe and a bitch. If they don't learn from 13, they're going to be 20. If nobody tell them from 13, it ain't okay to try to intimidate girls into getting your way. It's not okay to be calling people hoes and bitches and all this shit. right? It's not okay to do none of that. If nobody tells them this at 13, they're going to be doing this at 15, 17, 21. And when they rape a motherfucker, then we're going to act like we don't know what happened. Because we was acting like it's so cute that our son ain't got no boundaries. What time is it? Okay. We got good time, y'all. Greetings and salutations, Cassie. She said Kiki. Love said Kiki. Yes. The fact that Keke Palmer, and you're like, we think about that. You think about that. You got to really think about that. What will it take for you to literally go hide from a nigga? Think about that. You are a celebrity. Not even to say you feel like a nobody. You're somebody, right? Again, you're supposedly somebody, but you're hiding in the closet from a nigga. That's how aggressive. That's how aggressive it was and whatnot. That a killer to beat had to go hide in the closet from an R&B singer. These R&B singers, boy. These rappers look fucking safer than these damn singers. Shit. She said, Aisha said, and I agree with you, Aisha, men who are overly aggressive in sex with women don't actually like women. They have an anger built up because they're hiding who they are. They have an anger built up because they're hiding who they are. They dislike women. They dislike their mama. Like, you want to beat a bitch. Okay. Just like I say, the girl who get the beatings, she's abused. Chances are, ain't too much girls who want a nigga to beat their ass and, all this crazy shit and whoop them and all, the kinky, extra kinky BT, the extra kinky shit. Ain't go through some of that shit growing up. I don't think so. So, and in just that same manner, I don't think a regular dude who ain't go through wild, crazy shit and don't have a disdain for women gonna get off on lashing one, gonna get off on blackening your eye, or choking you until you pass out, or like, you have to not like women to get off on the abuse of them. But that's a story for another day. Thank you so much. Like I said, if y'all have Twitter, please just retweet it. We have people who do retweet it. Shout out to Charlie. Shout out to the people who do. Just retweet it. That's all I ask. We can't do it on thing. If you got Facebook, now please follow us on Facebook, Jovi Beauty School. I wasn't going to say it. They changed our name. Y'all know I've been fighting with Facebook since we've had YouTube for the last 3 years to change my Facebook group page name. They changed it yesterday in a second and a half. I guess they finally heard they're being assholes and they changed it for me. I'm shocked. Shout out to Facebook. Facebook/Jovi Beauty. Share video there too. Just support. We're trying to grow to 50. If you here, I love you. Thank you. Peas. There's people who do this shit. But again, like, he's mad abusive. We saw him in that video. Remember, it was a music video and the girl was talking and he, bitch. No man should speak to you, sir. At all. At all. Mahogany says she bring her own drink, child. Drink cover. Get your drink from your waitress. Yup. It's it. She said, check out the movie Awake. The mother in the movie was trying to... I saw that movie. Trying to teach her little girl fast in a day how to survive the world. The little girl was like 8. because everybody was about to die. Trying to teach her 8-year-old how to survive the world by herself. Shit. She said, my mom taught me that too with drinks. And one time I went to the party and I kept leaving cups around, and my homegirl took a sip of one of mine and we left. While when we were in the car, she passed out. See? 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 Yeah, she was like, that's a little girl. Yep. I remember that movie. If I'm not in my home. Also, if you're not in your home with your doors closed, like don't. She said my own father asked me if it really happened to me, even though I was a virgin walking home from school and someone attacked me, was wearing a ROTC uniform at 17. Sad women are unprotected. I'm sorry. Your dad is trash. I'm sorry. My dad would shoot a nigga. Can I be honest? Your dad is trash. That is horrible. That is horrible. I am so sorry. Oh my God. Oh my God. Roll your own. That too. How much people we know? How much beautiful girls? You know what I noticed? Like in the hood, I've said this I've said this for years. But like in my area, like now, there's this crackhead lady. She bad as shit. She not bad. She a crackhead. But you could tell she used to be bad. You seen them crackheads that you could look at her face and you know that she used to be a bad bitch. What? She used to be a bad bitch, but now she drugged out, coked out, cracked out. Some nigga put coke in her weed. Some nigger made her sniff it up just so he could have control of her ass. And now she is coked out, cracked out, and fucked up. It's shameful. Roll your own shit. I had to look. I remember I was just telling somebody I learned how to roll, not even because of that, because I wasn't even thinking that at my age. But like people putting some shit in my stuff. I didn't even think about it. But I just didn't want to have to share my weed, because you know when you have other people rolling, you got to share with them, right? Like fuck. But yeah, I remember I was telling somebody I literally broke day in the hood, just chilling on a stoop, like practicing smoking weed. I remember that. I was like 18 years old. Broke day. I was like, oh shit, the sun came up. And they'll take your call. Always have Uber fare prepared. That too. Uber on deck. Hey, Jamon, boo, how you doing? I travel by myself. I'm not saying don't travel by yourself. Travel the globe, ho. Just watch them. Pay attention. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Yep. Listen to your intuition. That should tell you something. Stop talking yourself out of listening to your common sense. Our common sense tells us the fuck. Female intuition is a thing for a reason. Men don't have it. We do. If your first urge says, bitch, run, you know what you do? Book it. I'm out of here. She said, too many men don't understand what coercion means. It's terrifying. Yeah. Like, nah, I ain't with it. And they learn from early. I'm not with it. Again, I'm not tossing my kid into the fucking streets, and I'm not tossing her friends to the streets. No, I'm not even tossing a little boy who mama probably needs a fucking father figure. I'm not even, because like, okay. And now what? Now what do we do? So this little 12-year-old who think he can pap somebody's butt or whatever fuck, learns that that's just not it. What the fuck? We just act like it's cool, and like our 10-year-olds, because I see people do it with their 10-year-olds. Oh, she was hot. No, the fuck she wasn't. She was 10. She was 8. How many 8-year-olds you know? Because it ain't like you talking about 17, but shit. Let's not act like motherfuckers ain't out here having a shit happen to them at 7. and getting hit with a you flirted with a grown man or some dumb shit like that. Let's not act like that shit don't happen. Let's not. I got enough of y'all in my chat done told me enough stories. I done been in jail and my teenage years. I done heard it all. I know what it is. Girl. Drinking cutoff time, a drink limit. She said, girl, I was like, it was funny. It was funny as hell this morning. I'm telling you, this nigga get ready for work, and I'm watching this shit, and I'm like, he don't hear you, and I'm just like the fuck, and I'm like, ah. Listen, you can't listen. Listen. You want control. You want power. You want control. You want to have some say so. Get a wife. Can I say that? You want to have get a wife. Get a wife. Get a wife. Take care of your family. Get a wife. Take care of your family. And you'll feel empowered. You feel like you have control of your life then. You know, your family prosperous. Get somebody. Stop trying to have control over every woman you see. That's not it. Stop trying to force your will on every woman that's in your peripheral view. Child, in my junior high school, I saw shit happening in 7th grade, 6th grade. Not a lot of shit, but there was shit. There was shit. She said, never fall asleep around a guy. They can't help themselves. Like, don't fall asleep around a guy. Fuck. I would go home. That's what you have a home for. She said when her son was in 3rd and 4th grade, 3rd or 4th, another boy tried to bust into the bathroom. Like you don't get that fucking, yeah, like, no, you don't get to have, because those things affect these, you know, those things that bother you, that when you talk to your therapist, you talk about my inner child. Remember, our inner child, mirror bitch. Our inner child, mirror bitch. Listen, they're children now. We don't have to fix their inner child when they're fucking 30. If we take care of the child now, this, yes, how men handle anger, how they respond. We said this, how they respond, how they talk about things, how they speak about their exes and their moms. Those things matter. Pay attention. She said, I've been cursed out because I wouldn't let a too drunk friend. Yeah, no. If she's too drunk, when she a little sober, if she want to holler, she'll holler. Besides that, I can't help you, bro. Cassie said it was definitely a topic that needed to be discussed. Thank you so much, Cassie. I appreciate y'all. Little baby, how's work? I hope it's going well. We miss you, boo, but we understand you have things to do. We love you. Shout out to you. The two trying to get that together. Okay, she got shit to do. All right. Yeah, that shit. Wow. What? The fuck are you? What? Fridays again. Okay, so we out of here soon. So let me do the last minute thing. Fridays we will be doing the first half of The Coldest Winter Ever. I think I said up to chapter 13. I don't remember. Friday at 3 o'clock, I believe. Okay. Today at 3 o'clock, we will be doing a members only live stream. So I will be dropping a link soon. I got to go put the clothes in the laundry. So once I do that, we'll probably do the live early, child. So I got to also go to the bank, but that's no matter of fact, that's a story for another day. She said, it broke my heart, but it's real life. My daughter is 8-year-old, so innocent and sweet, but I teach her lessons each day. And I say, when you were bigger, remember what mommy told you. Yes, when you were bigger, like the things that I've learned. I tell them I learned from my mom. I learned from my grandmom. And a lot of the shit, I didn't even pay it. You don't even realize it. Like the things are just embedded in you, right? So I'm going to say, even when I was a teenager, yeah, I went through a lot of little crazy shit, but it was a lot of certain crazy shit I didn't go through. Like things like this. Feeling unsafe and feeling like, boy, because it's just like, no, like everything in me was set up to like, no, it gets too much, guys. My mind would automatically be like, oh yeah, I gotta go home. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go do this. Oh yeah, I got a boyfriend. I need you to know that I am protected all day. Like without even thinking of it, just making it known, this is what it is. And just like, okay, these certain positions I won't be in. Oh, we chilling. It's getting too late. Too many niggers about to roll up in this crib. I got to go. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that I know a lot of girls, especially back then, that I'd be like, okay, I'm ready to go. And they still chilling because nobody told them to be on point. Yes, I was. I was practicing rolling. I had the smoking down pat. I was practicing the roll, okay? She said, yeah, I know one in Flatbush, they messed her up because she didn't want guys in the hood. Yep. And they mad about it. It be those, take it as, again, there's different types of men. We know this, right? And it's not, they aren't a large majority, but their impact is great because they do some horrible shit, right? Because them the ones that want to crack you out because you too cute. Them the ones that want to coke you out because they want you dependent on them. Them the same trapper nigga with a trapper chick with a baby ass nigga. He don't even want you. He don't want to marry you. He don't want to do nothing. He just want to be able to come and have a place to fucking put his fucking claws in. He just want a place to put his damn fucking claws into you. These are the same type of personalities. We got to pay attention. They will fuck your life up. Don't be pretty. Don't be beautiful. Don't have too much going for you, bitch. She said, Panda said, retired nightclub bartender here. Please don't leave your drink unattended. Let someone know if you go out and watch the bartender make your drink and call your Uber before you leave the club. Yes, girl. I now watched the bar. That's how the girl bartender was pissing me off. Because I'm like, girl, because a part of me, y'all know how I am. I'm that with y'all. I wanted to shake her. I wanted to be like, I wanted to rip her ass a new one. I wanted to tell her, you got all these niggas out here. You out here young, dumb, drunk as shit. And one of these niggas gonna rape you. I wanted to say, like, I wanted to shake her ass. Like, where is your mom? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? Like, I wanted to shake her little ass, but I said it out loud. I said it loud enough for her drunk ass to possibly have heard me, and I got in my Uber and I went home. Like, it's not safe. A promising young woman shows how predators be. Ooh, promising. Well, they hate that. She said, I only drink at home in my own space. Child. She said, I don't even know what a sleepover is. My father wasn't happening. I literally slept over at one girl's house when I was little. One. Alicia. That was her name. One. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Child, she telling me a story about some girl in the school that's been in the school since she was in kindergarten. I know the little girl. Like she got like this child. I don't even want to talk about it. But I'm like, this is bad. Like what? Girls, our children ain't safe. That's why Texas, the junior high school is separated from the high school. We're separated. The junior high schools in New York City are not. They're elementary schools, junior high schools, and high schools. But girl, thank you so much, Latu, for the super chat. You are thoroughly appreciated. I appreciate you so much. Let me check my phone. Okay, I'm just checking to make sure I didn't. Child, my Amazon packages was supposed to. Anyway. She said some girls don't realize. Yeah, you got to be. Yeah, I understand. Thank you so much. Again, if anybody has any of the scarves and you got a dope ass picture, send it. If you're willing to let me use it on the IG, not the IG, on my website to promote the scarves. Because like I said, I have the bucket here. I have to do inventory of all of this shit. I'm adding it to the website by next week. So if anybody has pictures of the scarves, I'm about to like try on all this, and take pictures, whatever. But if you have a dope ass picture of the scarf, you send it. Thanks. She said kids won't. Yes, they will. I remember even in my grown age, certain shit come to me and I just say shit. And then I think, where the fuck that come from? Oh, my grandmama told me that when I was little. Kids do what you do what you tell them. Kids do what you show them. If you have you let them know early, they're gonna pay attention. Hey Muse, are you enjoying Texas? Texas is hot as shit for me. I hope you enjoying it though. She always thought her daughter was her man, and she was like 8 to 12. I'm not doing it. That shit crazy. We know people like this. Like, that shit breaks my heart. These are the people who turn around and say, the streets raised my kid because you didn't. These are the people I argue with. These are the same people who don't know why their sons is shooting up the block. The streets raised my kid because you didn't. Don't know why their daughters are, because the streets raised your kid and you weren't there to like protect them. You just threw their asses to the wolves. You said, fuck it, and just tossed them at. I can't comprehend it. I can't. I'm panicked just knowing about what's happening to the other girls in the school, because in my mind, it's like, if it can happen to one, it can happen for another. And these are children. These should still be playing with Barbie dolls. Our biggest shit with little boys should be trying to hold your hand or sneak his first kiss. These niggas ain't even trying to get their first kiss. They trying to do other shit. She said at 4, listen, you know them people that be like, oh, you're not my father. Listen, who raised you? Yeah, your husband is not your father. He's your husband and he's here to protect you. He's actually probably going to do it more than your daddy. What is happening? Thoroughly protected. Shout out to you, First Lady. Shout out to you for having a tribe and your child knowing what it is. Tutu said, if you can't control it, don't drink. She said, I'm protected by God, her Glock, her taser, and pepper spray. Sis. She said, I drink at the bars where I could see the drinks being made. I feel you. I still over one friend's house. In the moment I slept over a relative's house, it was taken advantage of. I'm sorry. She said, Nikki said, I'm now married, but I never forget a good lesson my mother told me as a teenager. She said, when dating someone, don't let them pick you up from home, walk to another street, or meet in public. That too. Especially when you first start dating. They don't have to know. You can meet their ass. Don't let them know too much. She said, I've been doing Chloe things for the past 2 days. Inside jokes. I need to get back on my Chloe things. Listen, I need to take these braids out today. Today, I'm doing laundry. I'm supposed to make a video today. I might make that shit tomorrow. Because I need to do laundry. I need to do laundry. I need to go to the bank. The bank's not far, though. I need to do laundry. I need a car. We need a car. I'm getting a car. Someone's buying me a car. Shout out to the person buying me a car. I'm stupid. Don't worry with me. Hold on. I need a car. I'm getting a car. Anyway, my package is shipped. We deliver tomorrow. Good. Anyway. All right, we at 121. I got to do laundry. Plus, I have to be back here for 3 o'clock. So I really got to do laundry. Hold up. Yeah, not even family. My granddaughter just started dating and her brother's so quiet. But when dudes come, he was like, let me see what's going on. The family just laughed like, make your little brother present known. But when I was growing up, my boyfriend, my high school and the junior high school boyfriend, up until like right before I got married, back and forth, we broke up in and out, whatever. That nigga, especially growing up, my brother, he had to fight my brother. I swear to you. Anytime he would come and see me, my mama don't know this, but I'm big and grown. What you gonna do? Anytime I would have my boyfriend come to the crib because my mama was working. Okay. He had to fight my brother. He had to fight my cousins, my boy cousins. Right? Now there's a lot of men who ain't gonna do it. He was like, but he's like, nope, I go hard for you. Like, fine. Like, I put in work. Like, you gonna have to show and prove that are you willing? I remember my cousin, God rest his soul, told this little nigga, not even him, told this boy one time, are you willing to die for her? I was in the 7th grade. I was in like the 7th or 8th grade. I don't remember. One of them grade. I was in junior high school. Are you willing? In the 7th grade. Because I didn't date this boy. I ended up dating whatever. Are you willing to die for her? He was not. He wasn't gonna fight. He wasn't gonna die. So he couldn't date me. Okay? It took for the nigga that was really willing to fight. I mean, fight. They would fight all the time. I mean, like way before we even kissed or fucked anything. It took a couple years for him to get the puntus, but he had to prove to the point where eventually my brother and cousins and them, he was just family. That guy, whatever. You know, fought for the girl for about 2 years. I'm over it. Go ahead. But they made sure if you wanted to get close to me, I couldn't even go without my fucking cousin with me. Like, if you wanted to get close, you had to go through them. Okay, let's because I still got to do laundry. She said her grandchildren, shout out to you, chick, it's 14 and 10. They talk sex, drugs, predators, and sugarcoat and nothing. Okay? Sugarcoat, you have to tell them. If we don't tell them, ain't nobody gonna tell them. We are responsible for our children. I have Capital One. I am thing. I've been had Capital. I'm thing, so whatever. Give it a little bit. Give me like 2 months. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna have one. Okay. All his life he had to prove his love. Listen, he had to prove that shit. He had to prove that shit. Like, you have to prove I grew. That's how my first, really, that's how you had to prove it. Like, fuck. Like, bro, I used to be pissed. Like, I can't go nowhere without these niggas. But like my brothers and my cousins. But to this day, I don't feel unprotected. Anyway, I'm done. I gotta go do laundry. I will see y'all who are members. If you're a member, the link will be in the description. We will start approximately at 3 o'clock. I gotta go put these clothes in the laundry, and I'm gonna see if I can run to the bank real fast. If I can't, that's cool. Do I have to go to the bank today? Let me think. And I'm getting groceries coming to the house today. Matter of fact, let's cut that. I'm going to go do the clothes. So about 2:30. About 2:30, we'll be live. Okay, ladies? About 2:30, because I don't think I actually have to go to the bank today. I could probably do it tomorrow morning. I need to take these damn braids out. So let's do our live. Let's do our members only live today at like 2:30 for like a half an hour, and then I can start on my hair. Okay, and then I'll do that for the rest of the day, and then I'll see y'all tomorrow for the videos that I was gonna try to make today, and for our noon live stream. Okay, listen. So as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it. And always remember, Black women, remember, femininity for the win. Okay? All right. And that's not allegedly.